Hello to people, I am MPage. 10 years ago today, a YouTube channel known as Those Dudes with a Hat uploaded their first episode of what would become one of, if not the greatest series I've ever seen on the internet, The Review Reviewer. Which means today is officially their 10-year anniversary. They've gone 10, baby! Now, if you're not already aware of Those Dudes with a Hat, here's a brief summary. The channel is run by Timber Sepielli, and for the most part, he's a one-man team. He's collabed with other people in the past, sure, but ultimately it is he who runs the show, with a very colorful cast of characters, such as the Review Reviewer, who reviews reviews, try saying that 3 times fast, the Future Keybearer, who talks about Kingdom Hearts in all forms of media, and Mr. Cover, who does covers of songs he likes, as if I need to spell that out for you. There's also plenty of side characters like the Reduced Reviewer, Mr. It, Leader the Rejected Muppet, Dr. Risano, and the rest. In addition to doing reviews, the channel also has story arcs with plot and character development, and even some one-off dramatic acting projects with friends, as well as gaming live streams. And if their Patreon is anything to go by, he has lots of loyal backers supporting his projects, myself included. In my opinion, he absolutely deserves all the good fortune he's received over the years, and even more. While admittedly the idea of reviewing a review sounds pretty dumb on the surface, he actually makes a good point with his endeavors, and he executes the concept quite well in an age of the internet where critiques of certain forms of art can become so interesting and unique that they become themselves a form of art. Why not critique these new forms of art and complete the cycle?
Reviews! You got reviews!
So why am I celebrating his 10-year anniversary? Because much like how he was inspired by other reviewers to do reviews, I was inspired by his live-action drama skits to attempt some cool dramatic stuff on my own channel. But what would be a sufficient way to pay tribute to such an amazing legacy? I can't exactly review his reviews. Can you imagine how crazy that would be? A review of a review of a review of something? Sounds like a more fancier, sophisticated version of YTP tennis. At one point I had the idea to do a retrospective on what could have been the reviewer's downward spiral to insanity regarding his feelings towards Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, ending with a warning to stop him from playing DDLC+, but it seems I've missed my chance since he started playing it live anyway. Not to mention it would be quite hypocritical considering MPage is currently on his own downward spiral to insanity regarding his addiction to shorts from the TikTok animator Chicken Nugget. Hey, I didn't invite you to be in this video. Technically you did. How so? The cast list only has me on it. Yeah, that's me as well, remember? I am you. Yeah, whatever. You, me, shut up. Anyway, I could write an original song for him, but I don't think I've composed anything in Mixcrowds in a long time, so I'm probably out of practice. But that's when it hit me. Ow, my face. In case you don't remember, you lucky bastards, I used to have a channel where I basically did a knockoff of the Review Reviewer. Needless to say, these videos are horrible and stupid, and I have no desire to watch them ever again, but with all the skills I accrued over the years since I started developing this channel, I might as well throw my hat into the ring one last time. Hopefully after learning myself the ways of comedic timing, creative writing, video editing, and what exactly qualifies as critique, I could take this format that's been a thorn in my side for so long and finally do something good with it. And I know just a review to end this on. On July 1st, 2013, the Review Reviewer reviewed Todd in the Shadows review of Hannah Montana the movie. And at the end of Todd's review, he teased a review of a Hannah Montana plug-and-play Guitar Hero knockoff, which actually did happen, but reviewer... So yeah, if the reviewer won't touch it, then I guess it's mine. Seeing as I'm a fan of both Hannah Montana and Guitar Hero, what could go wrong?
Now, you may not know this, but in addition to the records, TV show, movies, posters, books, fashion, trading cards, action figures, playsets, and various other forms of merchandise...
Can you imagine how sad it would be if you wanted to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all you had to trade were the Hannah Montana cards? I said, can you imagine? Oh wait, I don't have actors.
Believe it or not, they did in fact create a Guitar Hero ripoff solely for Hannah Montana fans. It contains a whopping 10 songs. That's like almost 15 songs!
Sounds like it'd be more fitting of a game demo than a full catalog.
Now, normally I would not be covering some cheapo piece of crap meant for 5-year-olds. That seems a little beneath my dignity, but there is one major mitigating factor here. The original price on this thing was $60.
Holy hell! That's $82 with inflation! And not the good kind.
The only reason I have one is because my friends got it for me last Christmas because they think they're funny.
I know you like Hannah Montana. And
Right, as soon as you turn that camera off, I'm beating the shit out of you. Yeah, weird. I don't know why you couldn't see my face in that. There's some damage to the file, maybe.
Probably the same file damage that made Grogar turn into Missing Node during one of Wildcard's duels.
And of course, this thing is comically tiny. It looks too small even for its intended demographic. I don't know who this thing was made for. Baby gnomes, maybe.
Baby gnomes would probably prefer to play Underpants Hero.
We won't stop until we have underpants. Yum tum yummy tum tum.
Okay, now we have our first song, the Hannah Montana themed Best of Both Worlds, aka the only song in this game I would have recognized. Well, let's give this a shot. Gee, hope it's not too difficult.
You laugh now, but I still struggle with some of the songs in the official Nintendo DS versions of Guitar Hero, and those games only had 4 buttons!
There's no strum bar!
What the hell? Even Guitar Freaks had a freaking strum bar, Guitar Freaks being the Japanese predecessor to Guitar Hero, which also only had 3 buttons.
I lost. I lost?
Even if you lost, you at least managed to demonstrate that the game does use multi-track stems, I think.
You hit it? Maybe I can pretend I'm playing slap bass like Larry Graham.
A modern-day equivalent would be Davey 504. Maybe the chart is mapped to the electric guitar?
More importantly, the game doesn't have those horizontal lines that tell you where the beat is, so it's pretty easy to miss a note if it's a syncopated beat or, God forbid, a triplet beat.
Too bad you can't calibrate lag for this game. I imagine that would help with the misses.
You can actually download some Miley Cyrus songs on Rock Band 2, just get that.
Funny enough, I actually have 2 of her DLC tracks in my Rock Band library. None of them are in this game, but at least I'm playing charts that don't blow.
Ugh. Let's see what the whammy button does. It makes the lights on the side of the screen go off. You know, like a whammy bar. It also comes with a wah-wah pedal that, when you press it, it does your nails.
What's next, an amplifier that gives you a bikini wax?
To be honest, I really don't hate the songs on this. 1 or 2 of them are actually kind of good, which is kind of shocking, seeing as I completely despised all the Miley Cyrus songs I had heard previously. I mean, how does that work? Relegate the actual tolerable songs of the Disney Channel, release god-awful crap like See You Again and Can't Be Tamed to the mainstream?
I acknowledge there's no right way to enjoy music. It's a matter of subjective opinion. But I'm pretty sure Can't Be Tamed is symbolic of Miley telling Disney to fuck off when they wanted to claim ownership of her name and stuff.
God, the compression on this is so bad you'd think you were playing this through a drive-through speaker or something. It's not even in stereo, it's mono sound. I actually corrected this for the sake of the review, but when I actually played this game, I only got sound from the left speaker. $60.
At this rate, I'd be better off with Guitar Star, that one Guitar Hero knockoff plug-and-play with the shitty midis.
This is something, man. Look at the characters. Look at them go. Look at Karen go, boys. Oh, listen to the whammy. Let's go.
Now, I know what the name of this song is, but since I can barely hear it, it keeps sounding like I got Nerf. Nerf should use this song for their commercials. Nerf should not use this song for their commercials. I immediately take that back.
Do you not know how the internet works, Todd? No take-backs.
There's not even an on-screen character for you to customize and dress up. You know, the only part of Rock Band or Guitar Hero that a preteen girl might actually be interested in.
The character creator. Infinite possibilities, and yet I'm too bored to care half the time.
And let's think about it. Who would even want something like this? Hannah Montana karaoke? Fine. Hannah Montana Dance Revolution? Perfectly acceptable. Hannah Montana Guitar Hero? Do you see a lot of little girls air guitaring to Miley Cyrus? No, of course you don't. You might as well just have Hannah Montana toy guns or Hannah Montana skateboard. Oh, wow. They'll just slap her face on anything, won't they?
Ha! You should have seen the episode where Jackson got amnesia and Miley had to try to bring his memory back by showing off his collection of hateful Hannah memorabilia, and yeah, I think we're done here. Admittedly, when I first saw this review, I was not expecting Todd to understand the nuances of Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Most people I could think of that either love music or love making music don't really care for the games, because they'd rather we just play real instruments instead. But I was pleasantly surprised to see him rightfully tear this game a new one without attacking the series it was based on. Give it a watch if you haven't already. I didn't cut large chunks of the review out of this video for nothing. And there we have it, my last feeble attempt to get the reviewers' attention. Will it work? Probably not, but either way, congratulations to all of those dudes with a hat for 10 years of video making, and here's hoping for 10 more. Maybe I'll try another video in this format in the future, but for now I think I'll stick to gaming and reacting to chicken nuggets. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.